is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me, my mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit. Because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback, and if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
What's up, gang? What's the deal? We got news here in 20 seconds. How's everyone doing? How are we today? We have a whole shiza of news. Let's see. How's everyone doing? One right there. News just dropped. Markets are moving. You know what sucks? I'm going back here. Wait, hold on. Music's too loud. So I'm going back here, and it's hard for me to see levels here. Look at this. This is on the previous contract. Who knows? Is this always like this when we switch contracts? Like, what the fuck do I do here? This shit look like my kid just went through this with a fucking eraser. What the fuck is this? You've only done one switch? This is the first time I've switched contracts. The first time I had to switch a contract to the next one. They usually update the chart, but not anymore. Switch to GCJ. This is GCJ right here. GCJ 2025 right here. TradingView is off. CME prices and my MT5 is way different from what TradingView is showing price-wise. No, we're the same. I'm the same on MT5 and TradingView in terms of price because I just switched to GCJ instead of GC1. But like, what's up with this? I need levels, bruh. What am I just gonna guess? Alright, fuck it. Let's just throw a level here. Chat! We got a level at 28.28. Why? Because, well, I don't have a good reason for you. Ain't no fucking numbers. There ain't no data. Why? I don't know. I ain't got a good reason for you. The fuck? But we're going to go based on whatever we do see. And whatever I see is this, right? I see a previous resistance become support here. I think we're gonna call that a level. Holy jumping fucking Jesus. What is this? Yo Wix. What up, Dan? Captain Dan. Lieutenant Dan. Futures is in hard mode. Word, this shit is in like legendary right now. Believe it. Alright, fuck it. We don't really care. Right? Who needs levels? We can read candles. Right? Yeah, but this is, I don't know, chat. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of voodoo is this? What are these dots right here? What is going on here, chat? This shit, I don't know. It is dazed and confused right now. The 1 second has more data, I'm sure. More candles, I bet you. Is because futures? So why does this shit look like music notes or something? This shit should be musics. Music futures. Anybody trade that Mozart USD? That Maz USD? Yeah, y'all saw the helicopter crashed into the plane? Yeah, from my window. Right from my window. Zero survivors left. Nobody went in that one. That's why indices crashed this morning? Why? They hit a helicopter too? Try GCG. I can't take a trade off GCG, and it's different from my chart. This is what my chart looks like right now. GCG, right? Right here. Which is GC1. This should look different from my chart. This is way off. Actually, it's not that far off. Let's see. No, what the fuck? Nah, you see, there's no data here. There's no more data. Or is there data? I'm bugging. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, alright. Nah, we're supposed to have candles, like, somewhere here. What is this? Show continuous contract switch. Wait, hold on. Do we have that here? Huh. Yo, hold on. This shit. Did you see that? This green button wasn't here for a minute. Did you guys see that? Why did that happen? Why did that just disappear? I don't know. It should be showing it. I don't know why it's not. Don't like these gaps. I mean, I can kind of tell where levels are, but this still, we need to see this. We need to see this on the smaller time frame to look for entries. I would like to see this area. Otherwise, I kind of got to treat it as all-time highs where there's no data. Right? I can kind of see where we went. I know that we went up to 46 areas, but we don't have data right now. Brother, Brother, ew. Matrix getting you every 5 seconds. No, it's not only you. It's only everybody. How'd the news drop? So the news came out mixed bag. But it did bring volume. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the market to stop printing doji candles and drive in a direction. Pick a direction and stick to it, bro. Only looking for buys today, Wix? No. This morning? No, that shit happened last night. That shit happened before I went to bed. I couldn't watch any of my evening news shows. How's Benjamin doing? Bro, he walking around like fucking DirecTV. He looked like a satellite dish with that big ass cone on his head. Yo, I know USD, the pair XAU USD, because my broker no longer accepts US clients, and as a US citizen, I've been left no choice but to switch to futures. Doesn't AMP have their own chart? No, the charts come directly from COMEX. And are typically centralized. Yo, why do I hear the fucking Mexican border outside, yo? Hey, I need to quiet down before I build a wall in this bitch. Fuck, man. I believe that bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. Will there be any changes with top one trade and the 5-minute rule? Will there be changes? No, but I've been hassling them about it. I've literally, like, I see people talk about it. I read through the chats and I see what people say, and then I take screenshots of it and I flood them with the screenshots of to show them that there's like, that's keeping them from a lot of customers and a lot of my people. That's all they're waiting on. They care about that 5-minute rule, and if that was gone, there would be an influx of new customers, straight up. So every time I see people talk about it, I see conversation, I bring it up, I take screenshots and I send it to them to let them know what the environment is like, right, in the community. Because Wix doesn't want to read my message in chat. No. I want some other screenshots. Lagging stream. Hey, YouTube's kind of laggy, yeah, on my end too. Like, I'm watching my own stream and it's kind of laggy. That's YouTube. The YouTubies. You know, what was all-time highs here on futures? Let's go. That's it, right? This was all-time highs. We're 200 pips away. Yeah, we've come up heavy today already. How many pips is this daily candle? 94. Gee, almost over 300 pips. Yeah, if you don't want lag, if you don't want a delay, you gotta hop over to the Zoom side. So hop onto the Zoom side for no delay. Yeah, GC1 is gold futures too, I know, but it's not what matches my broker's contract. GCJ 2025 is what matches what I have on my terminal. Split stream on 2x speed, watch Wix stream future in the futures, or stream futures in the future. What's this doing? Oh, this is doing ugly things. Cause me a kiss is necessary, that much you could count on. Ugly! Ugly! Yeah, you guys remember that Bubba Sparks song, Ugly, with Jada? That's what the markets are doing right now. Watch Bruce buffer. What is it? Is it just Bruce trying to load? Buffering. Bruce. Buffering. Here we go. I'll be getting his entries before he even decides to take position. That's sick. You're crazy. We gotta watch your stream right before my stream. Sometimes you can refine and refine so much a strategy that eventually the strategy gets worse. Yes, I've done that. I've been through that. I have done that. But I also think sometimes you need that refinement that makes it worse, that makes you search for that extra little thing that you're missing, that then takes you to another level past where you were. So it's like, it's funny how that goes, right? But it's like a pullback in order, you know, to slingshot yourself over where you were. You know, two steps forward, 1 step back. 1 step back, 2 steps forward. So sometimes it'd be like that. Yeah, wild with these screenshots. Stop sending me screenshots. How's the dog Benny? Yo, I feel so bad for him. You know what he's like? I don't know if it's because he's young or because he's like I don't know, maybe not too bright just yet, but he got this big ass cone on his head, right? And every time he walks through the door, like he fits, but the cone be hitting the side of the door, and he stops. And he won't move. You can call him, you can yell, you can do it. He'll stand there frozen. Like imagine like he's walking into a door, and his fucking cone hits it, and he'll stand there and he sees you in front, but he doesn't try to push through. He doesn't try to push back. He just feels like he's not getting through. He doesn't know why, and he just stands there. And you call him back. He doesn't reverse. He doesn't take a step back to walk through. No, he just stands there and waits for you to walk over and walk him through it. He'll just be like, Benny, come here. He'll be like, and yeah, he don't turn the head, nothing. He doesn't. All gods are like that. All dogs are like that. Yeah. I don't know if they're all like that, but I've never seen that. Like I've seen dogs with the little cone on their head, and they bump into shit, and then they try to get through, and the rest will no. He bump and he'll stop, and he won't move. He'll be frozen. We were outside. He walked into a tree. He was really stupid. It was just like he walked into a tree, and he's just looking at it like, you gonna move or what? I'm gonna need you to make like a tree and leave, bitch, because I gotta walk through. And he just sits there and he stares at it. And I'm like, bro, what are you, a goat? Stop staring at the damn tree. But he wasn't staring. He just knows he can't get through. He hit it. There's a whole park. He can walk around. And this guy's just like, and he'll stand there. I feel like he's broken. They broke my dog, yo. Benny's broken right now. He's just a little baby. Yeah, he just doesn't know. He doesn't know what the fuck he could do. If he wanted to, honestly, I think he can rip that whole fucking collar off. And I think he could have been like up a tree eating squirrel if he wanted to. He just doesn't know that he can. How old is he? 10 months. 11 months. 11 months now. Yeah, it's a real baby. I told my kids, I was like, yo, he's probably somewhere around your age right now. He looks big for his age. He is. He's 93 pounds. Weighed him yesterday. Yeah, 93 pounds, 93.4 pounds. Ooh, fucking. He's a bully. He's a bully. I got a picture of him and his brother somewhere. Because there was two of them, right? His brother is red, and he's like just like him but red, and he's like grayish, bluish, right? And his brother looks like an old man, right? Like a grand because of the color, and he looks like a young kid. I gotta find the picture of his brother. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. Huh. Why did we separate them? One went to my boy's mother, and one went to me. So they're not separated. They're just having play dates. They can't have, you know, if anything, we did the right thing by them, because if we only got one and then somebody else in a whole other side of the country or anywhere else in the world could have gotten the second one this way, they're like 20 minutes away from each other, and they, you know, and they still get to go on play dates and see each other and play. Why didn't I adopt this? Because I can't adopt two of those big motherfuckers, right? And I got it from my boy, and my boy had two of them, gave one to his mother, and I got the other one. They would have destroyed the house. They're too playful. Like when they get together, they start jumping on each other and just like breaking stuff. And why I can't see your stream? Well, how did you get here? So the news came out, pushed up here. Right, whipsawed. The news actually whipsawed. Came up, came down, broke the lows, actually rebroke lows, and then whipsawed up. And this is what we've been seeing, right? This is why I'm kind of been staying away from news in the last 2 months. We made a killing trading news last year, and the last few months, it's just that's the fuckery we've seen, and it just makes no sense when we've been killing it, price action wise. So. Letting it rock. Natural gas storage at 10:30, but irrelevant. We're gonna price action our trades today. My F keyboard. Oh. I don't know. Eddie, whatever Eddie had, that shit's contagious. You all got it now. All your keyboards are fucked up. I think Discord and YouTube purposely messes up typing. I don't know why. Imagine on an exam you said that. You're like, I don't know. It's these fucking big pens. They always be writing the wrong shit. I swear I had 100 in mine, but this shit wrote like a... This fucking big pen writes a grade 2 levels. I got a 70 pen. Word, not my fault. This motherfucker's a failure. You're getting left back. Fuck these goddamn pens. So good push here. We got an hourly closure, which is actually a 4-hour closure on. Let's see what this looks like. So on spot gold, this looks lovely. Just needs to pull back. I think there's a level up here, right there. Let's see. Yep. Spot gold, 27.85. Yeah, you. So a lot of times, if you close right at this area, what happens is the next candle won't drive, right? Unless you break this heavy, right? And that top wick is like, whoa, sorry. Whoa, Vicky. Yeah. Unless it does this and pulls back, where you can play that relationship, where you have this range up to here, you got to be very careful at this area. Because if you close at it, typically what you'll see is if you see a bullish candle, it won't be the drive. It'll be the gladiator candle that breaks you out, right? You'll get something like this. And if you see a bearish candle, it won't be the drive either. It'll be a hold of resistance, but it won't be the drive. It will typically first hold this area, so you'll see some kind of small candle, and then the market will make another decision, right? It'll get a chance to either come up or, you know, create a top wick, come down. So you usually won't see a closure right at a higher time frame resistance or support and then a drive. No, you're going to get a candle that after that that makes that decision, right? And this candle. So be patient here as you're holding resistance here for now. But this is only spot gold, right? So let's go back to futures. Hey, futures. Oh, that's not futures. That's, oh, that is futures, just not ours. Here we go. Well, at least we know there's a level here. We need a top wick and we need a closure not at the level. We need it way past it, or we need to really reject heavy but still close bullish on this candle, this hourly candle. There's 2 minutes left in it, so be patient here and wait for it to actually print what we need. You can trade if it closes below with a big wick. Yes, you can trade it as long as it doesn't close right at it. The seafood futures chart is all messed up. How about the poultry? Go for the poultry. Egg USD. $90 here. 90 seconds. Spot shot up. Come here, Spot. Good boy. Good spot. I don't know. It didn't really shoot up. It's the same. It's where it was. One minute ago. We need. It'd be nice if this can just like bounce up and pull back right before the closure, and that can happen in the last minute, right? But for now, there's not much range here. Damn, this is 70 pips. 40 seconds. Wooks, say like you have a really, really bad month and blow your whole account. What's the plan to make all that money back? There is no plan to make money back. The plan is to show up and win your next trade. 10 pips. You're not trying to make money back. You're not trying to revenge trade. You're not trying to make money back. You're just, you know, you're trying to be long-term profitable. It's not about making money back. It's about thousands of positions and where you stand after thousands of positions. You're focused on the wrong thing. You're focused on making money back instead of just winning the next trade. Focus on, you know, making proper adjustments for the next trade, and be a little more selective, because what you want to do after a loss, especially after a big loss, you really want to go on a run, right? You want to go on a streak. You want to get out of that losing mindset, right? You want to get out of the feeling of, damn, I got to make the money back. That goes away with even if you don't make that money back, but you take some wins, that feeling goes away. It's like, oh, all right, then like you start focusing on the right things, which is your trajectory, not your goal, right? It's not, you got to focus not on being somewhere, but on pointing yourself in the right direction to get there, if you can understand that. Okay, that's where your focus should be. No top wick. Yeah, this looks like ass and feet. We're probably going to come back down on this candle. Try to make a plan to make it all back at once. Yeah, that's a bad plan. The plan should be just, because you don't know what the market's going to give you on the next trade. The market might only give you a few pips, small range, right? You don't try to make all back on one trade. You try to get back on the right track. Can't tell the market what you need. The market's going to give you, and it's up to you to take what it gives. What thought made you disciplined when you got sick of losing? It was just looking at other traders and other streamers and other just people in the industry and not thinking much of them in general, like in terms of culture, in terms of knowledge, in terms of mindset, in terms of perseverance and will. I just looked at them and I was like, really? These guys are fucking doing it, and I'm not. Get the fuck out of here. No, we're gonna have to fix the. It was eating at me that, you know, some fucking, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. I was just like, if they can do it, I can do it. Right? Does Alex G really have 90,000 people in his signal group? That's fucking crazy. 90,000? Yeah, 90,000 signal subscribers? I saw this shit online. So I was like, 90,000 subscribers? I want half of that. I'm just wondering, like, how? I'm not posting much. Stream is lagging? Yeah, it's lagging from time to time for me as well. It's something with YouTube. It's a YouTube thing. It's not you. I don't have 90,000 people I know in the social space. You know what I mean? Damn. Anyone in those signals? Yo, I got some wild messages yesterday from you guys because I guess I mentioned I'm about to raise the prices in the signal channel, and I got a whole bunch of messages showing me screenshots of other signal providers. $10 signals? Shit, I don't care if it's $1 signal. If you had 90,000 people paying you $1, you're good, bro. How do you calculate your risk management? It's based on my average maximum drawdown that I've seen, or not the average. It's based on the actual maximum drawdown that I've seen, and at that point, I calculate what it would be if I was in this drawdown at like 10 or 15 positions, right? And then I see then I try to figure out what my relationship with money is like and where my comfort level is at. One trade. Migraines usually come from bad posture. Word. Fix your banana shaped back, chat. Sit up. I track signal group. He's lost on pretty much every signal this year. That's fucking wild. Yeah, I know. I'm getting messages of that. Alright, what are we doing? We're coming back down, coming back down. For our purposes, look at the futures chart 4 hour, right? So I'm still bullish, right? No matter how much this comes down, as long as this hourly doesn't flip the 4 hour and make that drive bearish, so which we would have to be all the way down here, right? Right now, our range 2 breakouts are below here, right? We would need to drive down back below there to actually have sells, because this is a range 1, this is range 2 at the moment, and you are likelier to break structure than continue with structure when it comes to range 2 breakouts. So if you get a candle printing, right, if we get these candles coming back down below range 2, we would expect a break of structure and a drive down, right? Until then, we're bullish. But just because we're bullish doesn't mean we're going to trade the range. We need a range to be created. I think the higher time frame is doing that now. But if we're able to do something like this, right? Let's see. Yeah, as long as we get down below there. If we're able to do something like this, then we're looking for sells off a top wick here. Start looking at resistances, start looking for entries to do this. Because if we get a candle that closes like this bottom wick and range 2 breakout, we're gonna have the next candle create a bottom wick. If we're wrong, it'll create a bottom wick drive up. If we're right, it'll just continue with that bottom wick just down, not even flipping back. So we will see. We need to be below here for range 2 breakouts. Until then, we are bullish. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, you can tell us how you calculate. I just did. Migraines. What else? Checks in the group. You're right. My workout is key to happiness. Let's see. Let's see. We have to wait. We have to wait. We have no top wick on an hourly candle. We have actually the hourly candle has no top wick or bottom wick. And you know what that means? This whole candle is a range. This entire last candle, this is just a range. Wicks are ranges. This has no wicks. It's just the body of a candle. This whole candle becomes the range, which means this candle can bottom out at the bottom of this range. This is the bottom of the range. So you can see stuff like this, right? Because now we're in a range. So let's see. Let's see. You don't want to trade. You don't want to trade the range. You want to trade the breakout of the range, or you want to trade the fill of the range, the refill of the range. So we would have to come down and find a support before refilling that range. Yeah, chat, drop some likes, sub to the channel, turn on your notifications so you know when we're on. Call yo peoples, tell them to hop on. If they can't hop on here because they're ironing their underwear or some shit, then tell them join the signals. Stop missing out positions. How about for gold spot? What about gold spot? Spot gold. This is spot gold. It did the same thing pretty much. The hourly has some kind of bottom wick. Yeah, not like futures, but basic, same idea. No top wick coming back down. No top wick coming down. Like, this doesn't mean we're going to drive down. Price all of a sudden going to become bearish. It just means right now. Wait. It just means right now. It's coming down. We had no more range to go based on the previous candle closure. Right? We understand if wicks are ranges and there's no wick here, you're at the top of the range here. You have no more range to go. Does that mean we can't drive? No. Now this, what you would need in order to take the buys, you would need this candle to flip or any following candles to come up and break these highs and create that range. So we can still come up. It's just the probability of it coming up right now has dropped. Maybe it still will, but it's not the time yet. And if it does come up right now, good, then we'll trade wherever range this candle leaves right now. But as of this moment, there's no range on that previous closure, so you must wait. You don't, right? You don't want to put yourself in a really bad situation here while you're ahead of this and you already know that there's no more range here. Didn't buy, the open was trash. How did you know it was right? Am I right? Nowhere. That's typically the reason. That's the only reason there can be to miss this stream. Wix, do you mean when you said we can trade refill the range that once it forms support to take the buys up to fill that range? Yes, as long as it's a as long as it's that support is bouncing off a higher time frame level. As long as it's not a 15 support, right? Because right now as you're coming down, you're coming down off a higher time frame level. And if you're coming down off a 4-hour and you tap a 15 support, you're likelier to break that support till you hit another higher time frame support like the hourly or the 4-hour, just because the higher time frames supersede whatever the smaller time frames did, right? Because for the market to do something on a higher time frame, it would have to be more consistent and actually stick around past that level for a longer time. Hold on a second, chat. Am I looking for ranges on the 1-hour? I'm looking whatever time frame can give it to me, and then I'll check if it lines up with other time frames. I don't trade a specific time frame. I trade a confluence of time frames. Let's put it that way. Different time frames would have to start telling the same story. They can do it in many different ways, but they would have to tell me the same story and agree with each other for me to be in positions. I can't join the Discord. Link in the description. I don't know why it's not showing me the link. Hold on. Invite. Looks like Clubhouse. Invite people. Why does it not let me see? Anybody on this? Is Spectral here? Or Dangier? But you moved off the 5-minute, right? Back in the days, we used to trade that a lot. I needed to go through that stage to understand how it works. I trade off the 5-minute too. When we see a lot of volume, our trades play out off the 5-minute or the 1-minute sometimes. Yeah. So sad. What happened, Hank? Oh, the flight. Yeah. Yeah. I was watching that news. That's so crazy. I don't know how this happens with today's technology. How is that even possible? Like where we are technologically? How does shit like that happen? US and Russian figure skaters were on the flight. Wow. No more triple loop to the triple Salchow for them. It's so crazy. That's who I knew. Wait, you what? You knew people on the flight? And it's not like they could have drowned, right? That water's only 7 feet deep. You seen that whole plane sticking out the water. It's crazy. You send me a private message? Yeah, okay, I'll look at it and I'll try to invite you. I have no idea why the link won't work. That's why we... Wait, people joined yesterday, so there's 975 members. We're almost at 1,000. 25, let's go. 25 more people join the Discord. Let's just figure out this link situation. Figure skaters were flying from the championship, also their trainers and family members. That's so fucking crazy. It's so sad. It's like one of the ultimate fears, right? For people, it's like crashing in a plane. Yeah, I knew a few of the skaters. Holy shit. It's so crazy. I feel like Thanos. At least 28 bodies recovered from DC crash scene. Tried it again and now it worked. I don't know why. Yeah, it's so weird. Damn, bro, this was the first time I watched the live reporting of crash, and I was hoping I didn't know anyone. I never hope that because I never associate, like, there's, you know, there's thousands of flights going out daily. There's millions of people flying. It's like, what are the chances of knowing somebody on a random flight in a random city, not where you live? Or do you live in DC that you know people there? They saying the mistake was from the helicopter? Yeah, that's what I heard too. You think you could land a plane in an emergency? No, I know nothing about flying planes. My brother, though, has lived and grown up on Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? And I think my brother, who's never, like, you know, really been in a cabin of a real airplane, but has spent the last 20 years playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think he could land the plane no problem. I've seen him fly for 12 hours, you know, 12-hour flights, real flights on a simulator, and I don't think he would have an issue landing a plane. You still cool with Don? Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? If I join Signal's membership, how do I receive them? Like Zoom, Mail, Discord. It's a private Discord channel. You'll also get access to a Discord chat and where all the other Signal subscribers are and where everybody talks and discusses the signals. And you'll get a link. You get a link once you sign up. There's a link on WAP. And Zoom too, yeah. And you get access to the Zoom channels. I got my pilot's license for the fun of it a couple of years ago. Denzel did it drunk. I could do it. 1 in 3 people think they can land the plane in an emergency. No, don't look at me. I ain't one of those. I'm not one of those. Talk about an expensive hobby. You know what's an expensive hobby also? Scuba diving. A lot of gear. Well, actually, plane, you probably need a plane, right? So yeah, that's an expensive hobby. Like, I don't get how that can be fun. Like, I'll take a flight to get somewhere, but that shit ain't fun. Just, yo, you want to go just fly a plane a little? Like, it doesn't sound fun to me. I want to go do shit. I don't. If I'm flying a plane, it's just to go somewhere, right? It's not like it's like you want to go right around the block for fun, but that's different, right? Because you can go like, that's what I do. I go to rich neighborhoods and just blast hood rap music, right? Talking about I made it. But you can't do that on an airplane. I can't be flying over, you know, Beverly Hills in a fucking 737, blasting fucking, you know, what these bitches want. What these bitches want. Can't do it. Underwater skydiving, mad expensive. True. You ever heard of Landy's Wicks? Yeah, Landy's nuts. But to be honest, I like how you did the ha in yesterday's IG story with Benny. Yeah. Chat, I took him into the clinic and yeah, I was like, is the doctor here? They're like, yeah, the vet is in the back. I was like, well, thank him for his service, but I need the doctor. Anyway, they saw if the dog wasn't cute, they would not have taken him. They didn't have any walk-in appointments, but I walked in and like the whole front desk was like it was a whole bunch of like 7 people at the front desk, and they were like, oh my god, he's so cute, and they all started like, you know, just drooling over him instead of the other way around. And so they were like, but I'm sorry, we have no appointment. But the doctor heard it from the other room, and she was like, no, I wanted to come out here and see for myself what dog. And she's like, bring him in now, I'll take him now. I was like, Benny, you're so lucky you're fucking cute, right? Yeah, if you were an ugly dog, like if your ass was a Chihuahua, yeah, we'd be going to Taco Bell right now and waiting for 4 p.m. for the next appointment. But did he nuclear fart at yes. Yo, how did you know? So we walked in and they started like drooling over, and they're like, hey, can we give him some treats? I was like, sure, give him some treats. They gave him a treat. This guy, before he even took that treat, he laid down such a fart that the entire office looked at each other like that couldn't be the dog. That was a human. Like everyone was like, I was like, it's him. Look at him. He's embarrassed. He knows it. It's him. They're like, damn, he cleared out the room. There were people sitting there. They just walked outside with their dogs and shit. He cleared it out. They're like, you know what? Just bring him into the office and lock him in there. Yeah. It was funny. He hated me yesterday because I took him there. Chat, we got What's spot gold looking like? Wow, it flipped already, huh? Well, mom spaghetti. NYC open coming up here. 2 minutes to go. We still have no range. Nothing changes just yet. No range has been created for us. That's because you're feeling too many fillets. Fillet mignons? Yeah. Benny, you good boy. Come here, conehead. You so happy the cone is off? No, no licking. No licking. You can't lick there. Come here. We took the cone off him to take him for a walk. The girl just took the cone off him. You're so happy about taking the cone off, aren't you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. We're not done yet. Come here. Come here. Let's say hi. Let's say hi to the crowd. Chat. Say hi to Benny. Benny. Hey. Stop chewing my Jordans, bro. You mush. Yo. What are you doing, bro? He wants me to take him for a walk. I want to see the sturdy closure, chat. I'm gonna let me bring him outside for a couple of minutes. I mean, you guys are coming with me. Chat, I'm trying to, does anyone know how I can set up a second camera? I'm trying to add a second camera angle. From like right here, from somewhere up here, or over here, just a second camera angle. And I want it to be a portable cam, right? So I can, if I'm getting up off the thing, I can take you guys with me. So one camera will be on stream over here all the time, this one. And the second one, I can just, if I'm walking out, or you guys, I can grab it and you guys can go with me. So I got to figure out how to do that. I've never messed around with it like that. I think that would be pretty cool. He was telling Don about that same thing. You want? Who? Raise? Is Raise here? Yeah, I was looking at cameras yesterday. Cameras are expensive. The motherfuckers is like $3,000-$4,000 for a decent camera. I was like, really? I'm just about to go get a Polaroid and shit. Right, here we go. It dropped. 9:30 just dropped, chat. Bottom wick, yes. Top wick, too small. Let's see. Let's see. It's still some range. Still range. What's throwing me off is the previous hourly, but yeah, I'm honestly, chat, give me 5 minutes. I'm walking my dog. I'm not gonna take anything here. If right now we've created structure, we've closed above on the previous 30, right? It had a chance to close back in range, and the 30 before that drove up and closed with no top wick. So we've held this support. We've closed above it, but this isn't enough range for me to trade here. This is 6 pips for top wick on the break of the highs, and on the hourly we still don't have a top wick. Are we holding support here? Are we holding resistance? Yeah, I think the 5 minutes holding resistance here too. Yeah, this is like a 60-40 bullish. This technically should flip and come up, but it's also a very high, like 40% likelihood of it coming down is too much for me. So I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to wait for this candle to actually close or drive. Give me a couple of minutes, chat. A couple minutos. Let's go. Let's go, bud. Come on, come on. Who's a good boy? That's a rabbit. Don't touch the rabbit. Bro, it's a rabbit. You've seen rabbits before. You literally just watched Bugs Bunny. What the fuck are you bugging out about? And that's a rabbit hole. Go see how deep it goes. Isn't that what Morpheus said to Neo? On my way back, chat. On my way back. I walked too far. You guys couldn't hear me because my headphones disconnected. Benny, this way. Come on. Oh, sorry, bud. Just got popped in the face by the door. That's what happens when you're curious, bro. Let's go. Hey, Benny. Come here, boy. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wait. No. Who the fuck's knocking? Benny. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, you big baby. Come in. Come in. Come on. Come on. Come inside. Go to mama. Go to mama. Go. Hey, call him. Good boy. Go, go, go. Good boy. All right. We are back. So we've gone nowhere. This is exactly where we were when I walked away. 6 minutes on this 15. Oh, maybe it spent the first 15 coming down here, making a bottom wick. Maybe this is the flip and finally the drive. How does spot gold look like? Wow, what the fuck? This shit look way different. It broke the previous 30 low, but it held the hourly. The hourly is bearish, closing in 20 minutes, but there's range. There's a lot more range here. This is interesting. There's no bottom wick on that previous 5, 40 seconds on this 5. What is it holding? Huh. Yeah. I think the markets might fly here if this flips. Let's see. Let's see. Break of the hourly highs. I'm not taking this one. Good luck to everyone. It's called Arium Webcam. You have to download the app on phone and PC, and you have to be connected on same Wi-Fi on both devices. My PC is hardwired. There's no Wi-Fi on my PC. It's hardwired in, just so if anything ever, so I don't lose signal, so it doesn't go down. Can you trade with you on spot gold? A lot of people do. A lot of people here on spot gold. It's not too different. Yeah, these things are gonna flip. There's a lot of time. 20 minutes left here for the candle. Would you also have avoided based on gold spot chart on this trade? Yeah, that closure on the hourly is not a pretty sight. Yeah. And remember what I said when we closed, right? I said when you close at these areas like this, like the next candle is not the one typically that drives. You'll get like one of these gladiator candles. We literally drew this out before. Remember when we closed a bit earlier, we closed no top wick. I was saying this candle is not going to be the drive, this next one. It's typically going to either break you out, all right, give you a nice bullish close, and then you'll get a drive, or you're going to come back in range, and it didn't do anything. It just stayed in that same spot. There's a lot of time here for the rest of the hourly. This 30 should technically pump. It never broke the previous 30 low, and now it's breaking the high. So you're creating higher highs, higher lows. You're keeping up with structure. You're likelier to continue to drive up. Whatever this drive is going to be, the steeper it is, the better it is for us. Like this is quite a bit of a difference here, but you remember we were playing catch up to spot gold. Now spot gold is playing catch up to futures. Unless futures are playing catch up right now, and we're gonna come back down on the futures chart, right? But it doesn't look like it. Held structure, so I expect spot gold to do what the futures chart is doing right now. So I would expect this to flip and continue up. But I'm not going to base my trade or position off a different chart, expecting my chart to do the same thing, right? And you shouldn't either. Yeah, and on spot gold, it broke the lows, right? You got to go off the chart that you're on. Either way, I'm not. The way I trade, there's no positions on either one of them. We need a tech support guy. Tech support, where are you at? Oh, people at the Zoom door. Don't have to wait no more. I guess I'm Indian. I can do that role. You're hired. I'm gonna need you to moonlight as a 7-Eleven. At a 7-Eleven. I can't get you papers. 7-Eleven can get your papers. $15 closed bearish, back in range on spot. Yeah, like I'm not taking this on spot gold. I think on spot gold this level is off. Yeah, that level is definitely off on spot gold. That's 50 pips. Wow. This is what you look like on spot. You held support. It's holding support. It's closed above this support for now. So they may be bottom wick, going to drive back up. I don't know. That's what I have spot looking like. 89. 80, these are the levels you can match them up on your end. And overall right here. Boom. There's your other level. So on spot, you're in this 90, 100 pip range right here. 90 pip range. Top to bottom, this you're halfway. Let's go back to our chart. What can we see here as we go back in time? Oh, that's right. We can't see shit. This is what we see. We fucking see. This is what Tourette's would look like if this shit had candles. still trading spot gold? No, I trade gold futures. Been about 2 months now. What the fuck is it? Yeah, I know. I saw it. It looks ugly. We have just the higher time frame range, but I don't have anything on the small. Like I can maybe base something off the hourly, if there's any steep wicks on the hourly, but there really isn't. I can't do much here. Like, what the fuck is this? WTF. Yeah, WTF. Wicks trades futures. That's a good one. There it is. There it is. There it isn't. There it is, and here it isn't. There it is. Here it isn't. Which broker you use? I use AMP Futures. AMP Futures. Yeah, my broker no longer accepted US clients, so I stopped.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
1 minute and a 5 minute. It's not doing much. AMP, PIMP, yeah. I don't know what you heard about me, but I trade futures with AMP. I had an account with them for some years. Which software are you trading on? MT5. MT5 with AMP futures. Is this not a super clean 5-minute celery? I don't have celery. No. I would say it's super clean if I knew the levels here and if I knew there was no level. I'm gonna wait on this. We got 9 minutes on this hourly candle, right? I'm gonna wait on this to leave us a wick here. This does suck though. Look, 8 minutes left, 4-hour closing. We can start kind of mapping out buys here. Right? When we're 10 minutes, we're under 10 minutes to go. But where can you map those out? What levels do we really have? Let's see. It's not an indication of volume, but we do have structure, right? So it's given us, for now, it's given us direction. MT5, I stick with what you know. Yeah, it's just simple. I know it. My bot is set up for MT5, and right, my signal bot is set up for MT5. So it's just it was a very simple transition, and it's very fast. It's much faster than most of the other platforms, right? It's less latency and it's more optimized to do, you know, for my purposes. No, I wasn't live. I was at the vet till like 2:30. I got home it was after 3. There's XAU USD finally pulling up. $11K day, amazing. The drizzle. Lovely. Oh, wait, I'm on XAU USD. Oops. I'm going to use the levels that I have here that I've identified so far. Three minutes here. We want a bottom wick here, or we want to pull back to 32, 31, 32 areas. I mean, we want a top wick and we want to pull back 31, 32 areas. Tap this area on the dot. That's lovely. Orange folder news at 10. Pending home sales, 1030 natural gas storage. Yeah. Benny has natural gas covered all good. Yes, he does. 40 seconds here, gang. Lock in. This is no wiki for now. 30 seconds. If this candle closes with no top wick, I will still be looking for buys. This is a 4-hour closure. And we have no top wick. It's going to make a top wick first. Yeah. Lit candle, right, on the 30, and a lot of range to fill here on spot. Technically, this is a lit candle as well. But man, that's a strong 4-hour push, right? 200 pips. 199 pips. 200. Let's see what Forex Factory did here. Bad numbers, good for gold. Later, Raj. Based on what would you still be looking for buy? This is just noise for me. This is just noise. Another push. Steep pullback. All-time highs? No, we're not. We're not. All-time highs are right here. Another 100 pips. We're gonna witness history again. If it closed without a top wick, I still take a buy. Yeah, there was a 4-hour closure if we opened up with a bottom wick. Unfortunately, we came straight up. That wasn't the opening right here that I needed, not the 4 pips. Yeah, that was because how strong that 4-hour was, that this is a resistance that we're going to retest that high. Right, wherever we're pushing right now, that high is going to be retested. So up here, this high should be retested at some point. Spot gold is about to hit all-time highs. All right. I remember summer when you were saying buy and close your eyes. I was saying that in January of last year. January of last year, I said just buy gold and wait till December 31st, and you would have been like 5,000 pips up or something. Or like 20,000 pips up. You were right a year ahead. Yeah, well, that's what we expected for the closeout of the bite me presidency, right? Sure, all-time is all right. What are you insinuating right now? Are you questioning Wix 9? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You see that? See that right here, the highs? Pushing it, push. fucking mouse. It keeps skipping. Chat, I'm gonna take a buy right here, right where we are, 28.35. Oh, it came out so much later. It jumped here. I wanted 28.35 flat here. It just jumped 9 pips for me. It got me at 28.35, 9.35.8. Jeez, but I'm still looking to retest the highs. Wow, that registered me really late. 35, right there. That's what it got me. Should have been down here. All good in the hood. All right, let's see. Might have a pineapple here real soon.
Hey, Wix, we see 4 positions on the signals. Did you take 4?
No, 2 positions.
Oh, wow, yeah, there seems to be 4.
2 positions.
2 positions of 2 each.
No, 2 positions. Just
Okay.
2
Yes.
total positions is all I have.
Oh, okay, I see duplicates. Okay, we'll take a look at that after.
Yeah, let him know in the signal channel. Wix took 1. Yeah, chat. Close out right here at break even. I'm closing right here at break even because I see this candle flipping. Yeah, just close or just tap my B. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this level right here to tap. We tried. It gave us about 8 pips. It created a top wick here. Once it started flipping, our entry was on the flip here, on the bearish flip. So I'm gonna wait for this to come back down for a support here. Or I'm going to wait for this candle for this 15 to close with this top wick here, and then we'll take it in 3 minutes here. Okay? This is where our entry was right here, right? Where we are right now, that's our entry. So if you didn't close out, that's where I closed out. I'm waiting on this candle to close in order to get a bottom wick on the next candle. 3 minutes here. 3 minutes. BE buys. I was hoping that little pop would fill the wick right away, but it didn't. It came back down and it flipped bearish on the 5. I guess that 5 created a bottom wick. Did it close all the positions out? Does it show a total closure? Hold on, let me look. One, 2, 3. Wow. Yeah, why did it do that? No, there was only two positions opened. Look at that. We were right. Two minutes on the 15 here. We were right on that initial pullback that it's going to come back, retest that high. That was an ugly opening on the previous candle. Why close so fast? What do you mean? This candle did not have a bottom wick, made a top wick, bounced off resistance. The previous candle closed bearish at resistance, so you're expecting a bottom wick, right? So we had an entry right here, this range. As it starts flipping bearish, there's absolutely no reason for you to hold it. It just bounced off a resistance, didn't have a bottom wick. You're expecting the next support. Yeah, it can do this. It can drive up. That's fine. That's not my position. My position was the initial push up, right? My position was to tap this area and drive up immediately. It didn't. It drove up and then it broke the lows, flipped. That's why we closed, and then it's called risk management. Yeah, it drove up now. It's all right. It's just noise for me. I'm not stressed about, oh, it went straight up after I closed. No, it's going to set up again. A 5-minute rule wins today. Yeah, if you're on top one and you needed to hold that for 5 minutes, you fucking smack the market right now. But me, that's where I have to manage risk. Once that flips bearish, I gotta close it out. Like, what the fuck is that? I can't get jiggy with this shit. Okay, the 15 closing. Fuck this 15. I'm done with this shit. Spine, close your eyes. That's all you, bro. That's all you. You got this. Uh-oh. What a tough week it's been. Not in terms of like trades, in terms of reading price action, right? But we got this. We got this. Should have been watching the 1 minute wick, so it's clean to continue. Oh yeah, I'm not taking anything off the 1 minute, bro. I'm not looking at the 1 minute chart. Like the rest of my strategy, including risk management, is based on the higher time frames. It's very hard for me to drop down to the 1 minute, right, and take trades not the way I take them, but manage them the way I manage them, right? It would throw off my entire risk management. Can't take your position and use my risk management, you know what I mean? All-time highs on spot. Well, you are all witnesses. You're all secondhand witnesses, honestly, because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the all-time highs yet. You don't stream no more with Dombo? No, we haven't streamed together in a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've streamed together. We should do something. The vibes would be sick. But it's been a long time. Been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two.
Man, I swear we started at the same time.
The song?
Yes, I swear to God.
Nice.
As soon as you said the first part, I jumped right in.
Nice, nice. Yeah. Rip Aaliyah, man. The GOAT. I used to love Aaliyah. Yo, Timbaland was a menace back in the day. Like, every Timbaland beat was fucking fire. What we doing, chat? We pulling back? Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, yes, we are. It's a great stream. Why the sub count not increasing? Hey, you guys need to listen to me. All right? Listen to me and increase the sub count. Right, me? I need everyone to listen to me. How you clear these rumors? I got a headache and it's not a tumor. Listen to me. You guys better thank me. Can everybody thank me, please? Perfect highway blunt conversation. Thanks, Wix9. No, I meant me, the guy in the chat, whose name is me. Thank me. Waiting on the sturdy chat. Let this fucker drive. Let this shit, I don't know, let it create some range above here. Like, this is the kind of times that I'd want that, like camera angle, right? Like, I just pick up that cam, the second angle, and I just have it with me, and I just walk around with it. Wick smoking the whole J? Hell yeah, it's fucking it's almost down to the crisp. Shit, I smell my fingernails burning, melting. This shit's down to the filter. Who else smokes till your fingernails melt? I'm one of the ones. My broke roommates do. It's not because they're broke, it's the culture. And Hank, why are your roommates broke and you're over here taking 10 pips on 40 trades a day? Bro, you're over here making 500 pips a day and your roommates are broke? Nah. They're so lazy. That's another thing. Yeah, that's like, how do you inspire the younger generation? Go study or straight to jail. We need that guy. Where is he? Venezuela? Or the guy, the straight to jail guy? Wake up! Straight to jail. Yeah, I mean, you did your job. Your job is to make the offer. Their job is to show up, right? Your job is to put them on. Their job is to show up. You did your part. They don't show up. Stop downplaying what you do, right? Stop devaluing what you do. You don't have to force them. You don't have to talk them into it, right? If someone's not listening, that means they're not putting value into what you're saying. Don't let them do that. Someone don't want to listen, don't speak to them. Don't even tell them. If I took 12 ticks on 2 positions, you have Lyme disease, my friend. Need to hit up that ER. 12 ticks, 2 positions. Okay, your profit would depend on how big the positions were. Is this a trick question? Is this really Rich Manny Low? Where's Broke Manny? Sleeping? High? Broke Manny high? Rich Manny Low, Broke Manny high? Yeah, just like gold. That shit broke many highs. Gold, you silly goose. Where are you going? I'm coming back. Got a couple minutes till 10:30. Silly goose here. That's funny. Off-brand joke drum. Timu drum. It's a generic, bro. I didn't have money for brand. It's a generic. Same active ingredient. Does the same thing. Great value. Kirkland. That's the Kirkland joke drum. On sale at Costco right now. It's a nice 30. I don't know, chat. Like, this is crazy. Look at all these low. This shit got more levels than Prince of Persia. Look at this. What am I? Like, only on the Wix, maybe. Right here. I don't know. One minute here. The 15 tapped our level though on the dot right here. Honestly, all of our levels would have played out today. Every single one. If we would have taken them from down from these wicks to these wicks. To this, to this. That played out, that played out, that played out. "30 seconds here on this 30-minute candle. Candle. Alright, chat, lock in here. We might have positions, but we need a bottom wick first. We must have a bottom wick here. If we come up with, start with a top wick, as long as it doesn't break the previous candle high or fill the previous candle, for the most part, I'm looking for a bottom wick here. 37 areas would be lovely. Exactly, Richard. 37 is what I had in mind. Somewhere in between this line and this line. So if this is the high, this is still fine. But if we come down, re-break this high, and then start coming down, then it's gonna get tough. Damn. Gold got jokes today, huh? Are we gonna get it? Are we not gonna get it? Will we re-break the lows before we break the highs? That's what we would need. What are you gonna do, gold? Check spot gold. All right, hold on a second. Bong. Checked. Ba, 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 ba. All right. All right, we got that out the way. Hope you feel better now. Gucci sweater now. All-time highs, huh? How about them apples? It's either short squeeze or it's coming back down. That's what I told her too, bro. Or was that not it? Not it? Said, wait a minute. Toga day today, 100%. I think we might have a toga day tomorrow as well. It's been a toga week, so what's one more day? Huh. This 5 is going to close right now. Respecting most recent. Where is it? Let's see. That's interesting. What I will say though is you need to lock in. We might have positions soon. I'm taking a buy right here. Just took a buy as we came back and tapped this previous area here. All right, so we're in a position here. This is not the stops. Lock in. Once we start re-breaking this candle high, once it starts re-breaking its own high or the next candle re-breaks it, we will look to start managing risk. Wait, music. Our music. Our el músico. Can we see a pop? Can we see a pop? Flippity pippity. Pop to the top. We need to re-break our own candle high, which I haven't seen yet. All right, close in here for 30 pips flat. 30 on the dot. Just closed. Congratulations, everybody. W, W, W. Win number 88 in a row. W. Oh, gold. How lovely it is to trade you every day. W, 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 30 pips. Smash the fucking like button. 88 in a row. I closed 30 flat. My phone is charged, yes. No, it isn't. Thank you very much. Spam some fucking dubs. Win number 402. I'm fine waiting 3 hours every single day to catch 30 pips. I'm cool with it. No drawdown. Straight profits. I wait for my edge every single day. Same thing. Over and over and over and over. And when I see it, like, look at this. I missed 300 pips worth of movement to catch my 30 pips here. W. Incredible. I love it. Straight to profit. Wait, let's bring that back here. Where was right there? We went straight to profits. If you're still in here, this is what you should be looking at. Minimum. I don't know if you got the 5-minute rule or what you got going on, but minimum break even. What about spot? Let's look on spot. Spot looks amazing. Are you kidding me? Your re-break, you created an all-time high, bounced off a support. You're going to pump right now for 100 pips on spot. Spot's coming up to 2,800. But it's a completely different read here. So if spot's got 100 pips here, let's look. This doesn't have 100 pips. This has all-time highs approaching right now, right? So our chart is 2846 all-time highs. We'll probably break all-time highs here too. It's funny how like one follows the other, and then this, then spot follows this. Lovely, lovely. All right, let's add that to the record.
Yo, I just closed
For how
on
much?
spot.
Oh, okay. How much?
And let me calculate the daily profit. 1 second. 5.95%.
So you're up like 30% in this week alone, right?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm chilling. Wow, that was insane. Because you said it might still pop. I was like, all right, I'm gonna hold it.
Might?
I'm gonna hold it.
What do you mean might? It's supposed to, the way what it just did.
I know. I was afraid it might reject there for a little bit, come back down.
It
for a
should
steeper
pop
bottom.
because
Wait.
look, you created an all-time high here. You came down at a support. You're retesting all-time highs, and what it's done previously, every time it's rebroken an all-time high that it just created, the pop is 100 to 200 pips, 250 pips. We've looked at it before here. Where if we go back, let's go at the daily. Every time a new all-time high was made, that pop goes 250, 280, 390 every time. Like created all-time highs. Once you rebroke them, that was a massive pop. Once you rebroke here, I don't know. It's just right here as it was coming up. Let's look at as it was coming up. Rebreak. Look at these pushes. Every time you break the all-time. So what you do is you create an all-time high, and every time you re-break it after finding a support, it just pushes.
The problem was the thing. I wasn't sure that was the actual support. I thought so on spot it was at 27.87 you were looking at, or 27.86. I thought it might come down lower to 27.84.
But
so I didn't
remember
draw down that much.
Yeah, remember the pop might not be right now, right? You might get a little drive right now, but you might get the actual 100 to 200, 300 pip pop after you come back and tap a higher time frame support. Like, well, you might be right. It might come down to these higher time frame areas and then give you that drive. But it looks like it did over here, right? You got a strong rejection. You're coming up now, so.
Yeah, and because of that, when you mentioned it, I said, okay, so I might be incorrect at seeing where the support was. I thought it was going to be, what did I say, 84? Yeah, I thought it was going to be at 84 or 83, something around there on spot.
But if then why didn't this candle come
only
down? Right? There's a candle here. Why didn't that come down? Like, if that was the support, then this candle had a chance to come down in range here. It didn't. It came up and it closed above. Right? Now this one's creating this wick, and now it's coming back above the range again. You could have probably taken that flip. You could have taken the rebreak of the highs. Right? And in this case on spot, just because this is all-time highs, this is, this plays a bit.
Yeah. I got in at 2790 where is it? 2790.16 on one of my positions. So that's where I got in.
That's the flip.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I went in based on it. I think it's a little different than your position, but
oh yeah.
Okay,
no, my position wasn't based on the
that.
flip. My position was based on the fact that we broke this high, drove, and we're driving off a support. We have volume. We just created a range with that pop above this area. So as it created that range, once it tapped this most recent area, I said, yeah, we're going to refill whatever wick it just made. That's why I got in to refill the wick that it made. It did. It refilled the wick that it made, and once it broke the high of that wick, we closed.
Nice. Nice. All right. I'll pay more attention to that next time. Thank you.
Yeah, look at this. We're at all-time highs, chat, now on futures as well. Incredible. Great day. We waited 2.5, almost 3 hours for this, right? And we got it. Amazing. Amazing. If you guys didn't understand what I was just saying in terms of why the entry was there, right? Found a support. As this candle is driving, right, it created a top wick, right? So what this candle starts doing, it created this wick as it was driving, and then it starts pulling back, and it's got volume and is driving off a strong support, right? We've marked the support off actually. So what did it end up doing? Once it tapped that area, sorry, that's what it looked like. Right? Once it tapped this area, which was the most recent resistance, but it's driving off a strong support, and you broke the highs, right? So you're creating higher highs, higher lows. As this candle's pulling back, it's going to refill the high that it made after breaking the most recent, and it tapped the most recent. We got in like a split second later, and it refilled the high. Once it fills the high, that's our advantage point. As soon as it breaks it, it could come right back down, grab some extra orders at this area. So I don't know. It's likelier to fill this, obviously fill the whole range, which is what it just did, right? But the advantage point was the wick fill. It's on its own candle, and once it does that, as soon as you break that high, I closed it, and that was 30 pips for me. A little counterintuitive, but still makes complete sense. And if you trade with logic, your experience, right, and your patience should take you to the promised land. Right? Just need some mental clarity. Spot and drawdown. No one's in drawdown. Spot also made money. Spot went up from the time that we entered or we closed. Yeah, it even broke the highs. Your spot drove here pretty decently. Look at that. Above the highs, spot was about another 18, 20 pips. So I think you guys did well. I think everyone did well. Not that much pop like the past. Well, remember, you're only watching a 5 and a 15-minute candle. Like, you haven't really given the daily a chance yet, right? Look at this. It's pretty popping. It's fucking Mary Poppins right now, bro. Look at this. You're breaking all-time highs. Yeah. Pop, lock, and drop it. Snap, crackle, and pop. When the market goes for a pullback, we should go down till we make a wick for today's daily candle, so there's no wick on the daily. Huh? Since there's no wick on the daily, it might never get one. It might just keep going up and up and up. Today, gold future with spot gold is different pairs. One goes up while the other goes down. Yes, but eventually they all did the same thing. The timing was off. Like, look at this. XAU USD. GC1, GCJ, they're all doing the same thing. They're just doing it timing-wise. They're doing it a bit off, right? So you really go based on what your chart is printing at that time. Because imagine you took my entry, but your entry was already there like 2 minutes ago. You missed it. You had to be locked in. Or if it's like 2 minutes later, you got in where I did, right? Just because my pair was there first, and then you get in, but then it goes into more drawdown where you could have had a better entry because on your chart it just didn't get there yet, right? So timing matters. So that's why I say go. It's not because the charts are different, they're doing different things. No, it's because they might be doing the same thing or a similar thing, but at a different time, right? 2 minutes apart, 5 minutes apart, 10 minutes apart. It's a different instrument, but it's the catalysts that affect it are the same. And so they're going to move very, very similarly. You're going to see a lot of, a lot of similarities. You shouldn't be like, oh, they're different today and be surprised. You should have the understanding that they're similar every day. They're always different, but they're similar every day. You don't look for correlations in them, right? Look for advantage points on your chart based on our strategy. Win number 402. Damn, we're a dozen away from 100 straight wins. It's starting to creep up there. Somebody asked me about 100 straight wins when we were at like 60 something. I was like, I don't know, man. So let me just get the next one. So let's just get 89, right? Win number 402. I guess, yeah, you see, you haven't really given it a chance at that moment. It was only a 15-minute candle. Look, it's just pumping. Anything here is arbitrary. So what I would do is I would wait for candles to create the wicks, play the relationship of the candles. Like this, that was actually really good, the previous 15, that bottom wick, while we were talking. Yeah, while we were learning Japanese over here, you guys should have been locked in on this bottom wick on the previous 15. Look at that. Wow, we were.
I'm up 40 pips on spot since we got in.
Yeah.
Damn, Kenny.
Very, very nice.
Where's your TP, my friend? I mean, this keeps pumping.
What TP? What you talking
The
about?
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
baby.
He's just gonna
Yeah,
trail.
yeah.
One whole.
Hold forever. Hold forever. Are you trimming? Do you trim?
Whoa,
Yeah.
hey, yo.
Yeah, I ain't talking about down there, my friend. I'm talking about your profits on gold.
Hey.
Oh man. Oh, nah, you're not
This
doing
is
that.
this is why YouTube's against us, you know what I mean? Like we keep winning, but shit like this keeps happening. Yeah.
Yeah, do you trim your positions?
Oh, all right.
Sure.
What's that?
Yes, absolutely.
Break out the red
Yeah, how
cards.
many points approximately, how many pips do you start trimming? 30, 40 pips?
Well, it's not about trimming. It's more so just following with my stop loss. I just followed my stop loss. As it moves up, I just rolled it up to some
Oh,
level.
you trail it. You trail it.
Yeah, I think he trails it to the bottom of the candles after the wicks, after they make a bottom wick.
Do you do that on a 5 minute, on a 5M bottom wood candle, usually?
I do on the 5 minute, and I'm also watching the 1 minute just to see how much it rejects, and if I think it's strong enough that I need to really worry about it, or But yeah, that's it.
Okay, interesting. Cool. Thank you. All right, this keeps going. This no FOMO, people. Don't just buy for no reason. No FOMO.
Yeah. All right, let's get rid of this. We're done with this trade. That was a sniper entry because it never came back to. Never came back to our entry. All-time highs. All-time buys. Should we just buy gold? Like actual gold? Yeah. Gold will forever go up in value. You should invest in gold. $28.50? Would you call that a psychological level, huh? You wanted a steeper bottom wick, yeah, but you weren't wrong. No, but it makes sense to not wait for that steeper bottom wick because you've tapped the previous. It was basically on that was the trade that we just took. That was the same concept playing out on spot gold on that 15, right? Because this bottom wick, it's if you're looking at the hourly, what we did on the hourly was what I was just drawing, right? If you were pay attention to the 15 and the hourly at the same time, what you had was this happening here just now on the 15, right? And this candle did this, started pulling back, tapped the most recent area right here, which is that bottom wick right there on the 15. On the hourly, it pulled back like that, right? It did this, pulled back. As soon as it tapped this area, it took off. Or on the 30-minute. So there's the same idea here behind this entry, right? That's where you should have been entering, because as it was on our futures idea. So because there were no levels to the left, I should have used the previous candle. Not the previous candle, you should have used the previous level that we broke after creating a support, right? We created the level, created support, broke it, and we have volume direction with with volume, the momentum is going to refill the wick. So once you tap that previous range, you could have just said, all right, we're going to refill whatever wick this hourly's made so far. And if it pulls back further, you're 4 minutes away from the hourly closure. You're just going to get on pineapples in the next hourly candle. Irrelevant. Well, now I'm glad that we're at all-time highs because I don't really give a shit about these wicks over here to the left anymore. Like, I don't give a shit about this fucking... What is this, Braille? This is Braille. Trading for the blind. That's wild. Congrats on your wins, man. Quick question. Since futures are a regulated market, maybe you can share with us what broker are you trading gold on? Only you. But don't tell nobody. It's a secret. AMP Futures. AMP Futures. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell anybody, bro. Gatekeep that shit. That ended up being like what, 70, 80 pip drive? 100 pip drive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. You big mush. Come here. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Where is he? He's the best boy. He's good. Is his paw better? No. He licks his paw. His cone has to go back on him. Huh? The foot's better. It went down. The swelling went down. He's still licking it though, right? What are you doing? No, but if you leave him right now, does he lick it? He does. Yeah. All right, gang. Who's ready to witness history? Bong! History made. 2852.3. History made. You are all witnesses. All of you. When your kids ask you, where were you when gold was smashing all-time highs? You'll say I was on Wix 9's stream. Hold on a sec. Your price is wrong? 27.97 for you? What do you mean? We're at 28.52. It's right here in front of you. You think I'm making this up? You think I'm printing these candles? This price is wrong, yo. Comics got all this whole thing wrong. They messed up. This is wild. I thought gold would start going down some this year. Yeah, it's harder than your name, bro. This is hard right here. This is harder than your name. You are not even real. He's gonna run after you right now. Blow him a kiss. Go, Benny. Benny, go and close my door. Just closed at all-time highs. Yeah. All right. It's 11 o'clock here. Oof. Yeah, we've been here for a while. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have going on? The hourly close top wick. What we did was create a top wick first. Coming down. This needs to create some ranges. What I would need to take more positions, we would need to see a support, whether it's here or anywhere down here, right? We would need to see an established support, bullish closures, right? And I would need to see some drives. If I can see this again, this is when I'll look for positions. I want to start breaking highs and once again doing the same thing, either pulling up with volume, right? If the candles do this, right? I want to see is pulling up with volume and on a pullback take positions off this area, or I want these strong closures and start looking for bottom wick entries as we start breaking up to refill all-time highs, right? You might still get what I'm drawing here on the 4 hour, right, as the candle pulls back, and then you're looking like this, and now you can start, but this 4 hour closes here, or a 2 hour even, you can even get that on the 2 hour right there. That's your 2 hour. That closes in 55 minutes at noon, right? And if we've been smashing all-time highs all day, I mean, there's nothing here telling me that this isn't going to keep driving unless it starts creating resistances. Be sure you lock in on resistances on a smaller time frame, because you can start creating ranges on a smaller time frame before the drop and not really recognize it on the higher time frame. It'll just be a drive up, drive down. But that's when a lot of times you guys enter on a bottom wick on a higher time frame, not recognizing that the 5 or the 15 has made a range and has started breaking structure the other way. So we see that play out all the time. But still on the 2 hour, look at that. You're smashing all-time highs. The key here will be this closure, and you will need to start mapping out at around noon. And I think that's good because it'll also give the market on the smaller time frame a chance to do what we just spoke about and pull back, find a support, start breaking up. While on the higher time frame, the 2 hours is just going to be a bottom wick and a drive up, right? Yo, why are we frozen right now? Hello? Hello? Unfreeze now, bitch. Hello? Why are you frozen right now? What is it doing? Something. Can you hear me now?
Can you close it and reopen it?
Can you hear me now?
Are you talking to us?
I'm talking to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys can hear me. There we go. We unfroze. All right. I think we're gonna call it a session here. Okay. Well, let's not. Let's actually no. Let's call it a session. It's 11:07 already. What I will say is, I'm really interested in this next 1 hour closure, because no matter how this prints, even if this pulls down heavy, as long as the higher time frames, the 2 hour, the 4 hour, still bullish here. Look at that. That 4 hour is a bit tough. No top wick there, no bottom wick here. But I think as long as we're getting closures, we will have to retest the highs before anything happens, up or down, right? So I'm curious to see how this 1 hour closes in relation to the 2 hour. And in 50 minutes here, there might be positions for the signal channel. All right, so if you're in the signal channel at around noon, look out. There might be positions. Not guaranteed, because this, like I said, this might create a smaller time frame range from which any kind of bearish move would be us it would be us refilling a lot of this range back down. What was I going to say? What was the word on the tip of my tongue? It was correct. Yeah, because if we create a range and we start pushing back down, that might be a correction for a part of the move that we had today. So I'll pay attention to the small time frame, and I'll lock in on the 1 hour and the 2 hour closure here at around noon. If you're part of the signal channel, so make sure you're locked in around noon, or just look out for positions. I'll let you guys know to lock in or not. If you're not part of the signal channel, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern. Same time, same place, same shit, different toilet seat. You know how we do. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys on the clubhouse side of things. Oh, let's get a flex in. Wait. Hold on. First of all, we didn't charge my cell phone for no reason, gang. All right? We didn't just charge this cell phone for no reason. There's a method to our madness, right? We're crazy, but we're not that crazy. Chat, spam some dubs if you took that 30 pips with us. Spam some dubs if you won with us today. Let's fucking go. Thank you very much. Grassy ass. Appreciate that. What's Spot doing? Let's just check that out. Oh, damn. Spot got put on the spot. What did I say? That's going up another 100, 200 pips? Well, we did 70 of those already. Yeah. Kenny's eating here. This shit never pulled back. These fucking stops just keep coming up and up. Nice job. Nice job. Where can we watch that video? On Instagram? Yeah, it's going to be on my Instagram stories. So go follow the IG, sub to this channel, turn on your notifications so you're notified when I hop on here. But you guys should already know, 8 a.m. Eastern every single day. Damn, Pippin Dippers. All right, I see how it is. I see how it is. What is everybody running to did Alex G drop a signal or something? Where did they all go? Where are you guys running to? Is Tanya Trades topless again? What the fuck's going on? Where are you going? No one else is winning anything. Where are you guys going? Did ICT drop another strategy? Damn. WTF. Chat. Don't forget. Don't forget, chat. We got another day to trade tomorrow. We got another day of trading tomorrow. It's Friday. And make sure you show up because we're going to give away 2 25K accounts tomorrow. We're going to do it live on stream. Make sure you show up and make sure you go comment on every reel that I've dropped this week so you could be entered, or so you know for a fact that no matter which day of the week we choose tomorrow, your ass will be entered into the giveaway. All right? I want to hear nothing after. Telling you right now. Oh, by the way, Top One is doing crazy things. They're doing a 57.5% off. They're doing what they did on Black Friday. They're matching their biggest discount ever. 57.5% off their instant funded account. Skip the challenge, forget the challenge, get an instant funded. And that's about it. All right. Let's do a little flex here. Yeah, boy. Yeah, YouTube Reels. That's right. YouTube Reels. There you go. Can't need a big man on campus today. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, W. I love it. All right. See you guys in the clubhouse side of things. Mods, I appreciate you. As always, thank you for helping me run this stream. You guys are unbeatable. The best. We the best. Signal channel. I'll see you guys on the hourly closure. We'll see. Well, I'll see you guys in the signal channel. Wait, hold on. Is there any messages here on the Zoom side of things? No, nothing new. Newbie question: Essence in the spot chart. Can you, in essence, use the spot chart for gold futures for news yesterday afternoon and moving well off? Oh, we just discussed this. Okay. All right. Cool. That was answered. Chat. Love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate all of you spending this morning with me. Don't overtrade. Don't over leverage. And if you're gonna do it, man,
stop it. Get some help.
For sure, 100%. And let's cue in the outro. Let's get the outro going. Beautiful. There we go. Here's the outro. All right, chat. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. See you guys tomorrow. Later.
Break out the red panties for rich baby. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.